you've trained people. I didn't actually know this about you, but you trained people at NASA, the Department of Defense, the Center of Medicare, U.S. Treasury, U.S. Park Service, even ESPN, which sounds really cool. So what advice would you give to sales executives and sales leaders as far as best practices for training their teams to have that kind of dominant response?
Well, the last couple of years, actually about the last 5 years, I have been just running my own company, doing this training of public safety and larger private enterprises. And one of the things that I have really found, and I kind of live by this, I picture myself being in the training and I ask myself, first off, what do I want to take out of the training? Mm-hmm. Second off, would I like the training if I was sitting in it? And third off, do I feel that I'm going to be able to take something away from the training that's beneficial that I can use in my everyday life? Mm-hmm. I have sat through thousands of training classes over the years, and some of them I'm just like looking for a way to escape. It's like a jail, and it's just the worst training ever, if you will. So when I run my trainings, I like to call them edutainment. They're educational, but they're entertaining at the same time. And I ask myself, would I enjoy this class? What can I take away from it? What is something I can glean from the class? So that helps me to run successful training programs. I think too many people spend too much time talking about themselves in the training when they need to really focus on the material and the practical application. So if you give people something to take away from, then they're going to pay attention. If you just read PowerPoints and slides, you're going to lose everybody and it's not going to be successful.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. Some of the worst trainings that I've been through is the pontification trainings. Well, when I was in XYZ company and we did this, and I'm like, that was 20 years ago. It's a totally different context. And oh, by the way, I don't care.
Exactly.
So, and that's why I have the motto that it's not about me, and it applies to training as well. It's not about you in training. It's all about the student. It's all about the person who has to be able to take what you're giving them and apply that to their job. And I love that you have the what did you say? Yeah.
I can't take credit for that. One of my mentors told me that when I first started getting into this. So
it's so true though, right? Because we're not just purveyors of information, and that's just not how our brains work either. So if you can entertain them, if you can tell stories, that's actually how our brains grasp onto new information.
Mm-hmm.